Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire, where we've had some success. We've won 2 Ascension runs out of the many we've done recently. I have to think. These are all bad, in my opinion. Even a free card upgrade, who cares? 3 random potions, who cares? Lose 8 max HP, has no effect for now, but transforming is a crapshoot. Lose your starting relic for a random boss relic. I think it's either this or this. I'm willing to give it a chance, okay? Oh my lord. Okay. Instead of healing for 6 at the end of every fight, we get a potion after each combat. What does this do for me? Well, it makes me very angry to start with. Let's see here. You're at 29. I can't kill you, so I'm destined to take a hit here. But we do get potions on the regular. So I do kind of look at something like Tiny Ornithopter, and I go, you know what? That's essentially a potion plus healing every time we finish a fight. What do you like? I really like Thunderclap. Our time to kill is going to have to get pretty low for us to, you know, basically do anything. If you'll forgive me. Seemed like exactly the right time to use that to make sure that we got this guy on the ropes. Much better. It's a tough choice. I'm going to take a pommel, hoping that we have a chance to maybe... Ugh. Hate it. I'm going to take pommel, hoping that we have a chance to maybe later take a perfected, but no promises, obviously. Well, taking another 5 here. The lack of sustain is going to be a real issue. So, I mean, really, I don't have high hopes for this. I really kind of look at this run and go like, well, I just need some crowd control in my opinion. But if we don't get Tiny Ornithopter, I'm a little scared. Havoc Bash, Havoc, Barricade, Trip, Uppercut, Barricade. Okay, we're gonna try. We don't need another Bash. So what do we want in conjunction? I mean, Barricade being cheaper is insanely good. What do we want in conjunction with this? What a fantastic question that I have no idea how to answer. Corruption, Dead Branch, and as many defends as possible. Okay, we're really waiting for Bash turn 1. You know the deal. Should show up, hopefully here. Alright, Life is Pain. Because he's going to wake up after the next turn anyway, I think you just take this opportunity to go buck wild on him. Next turn we play Bash, and then our block potion. You might be saying, why not play Barricade? Well, we're not going to be putting up too much block. So I think you just got to accept we're taking some hits to the face. Try to keep that vulnerability going as long as possible. Honestly, it seems pretty merciful so far. We got to do 19 damage. Was not going to happen. This is pretty nasty, honestly. It's a bad hit, but Regal Pillow, Strength Potion. I think we can do with 2 Thunderclaps. Nah, that's okay. HP's a little precious right now. Resting has to happen, and I'm very thankful for Regal Pillow. No shop. I would like to fight the other elite. I think, you know, what we're missing in HP right now, or well, missing in a lot of categories, we're kind of hoping to make up for in relics. Like, if we could just get a lights out relic that somehow carries us, which, by the way, we do not have as of yet. But we're gonna have to sacrifice to make it happen, hopefully. It's the White Beast statue, dude. It's just kind of bad. It's like Infernal Blade is fine. I hate resting. It just feels like a waste, but Infernal Blade could be amazing under the right circumstances. Life is pain right now. Okay. I know you're looking at this run and you're going, oh, it's cursed. And I'm like, you know what? I think you're right. Like, this guy has to go next. Man, that went way better than I ever would have expected. You're also probably like, please God. Oh, absolutely. A huge enabler here if we ever get our deck to pop. You're like, for the love of God, stop resting. And, like, you're not wrong is the thing. But I also need this HP to sustain the prodigious amount of damage I take on these fights here. It's nice to not even feel the compulsion to play any skills. So go ahead and hit me for a little. Doesn't really bother me. We're going to have to rest anyway. Can't do anything worse to me than I've done to myself with that RNG at the start of this. Centennial Puzzle was not really what I was looking for, but that's okay. We'll take a flex. I'm very tempted to not rest. I'm going to try to make it happen. So Infernal Blade or Body Slam should be free. I'm going to start with Body Slam. It justifies the playing of more blocks. Well, it's not a terrible start, all things considered. I would really, really like to not play Snecko Oil. It's actually about as good as we could have hoped for things to go there, I think. Still going to take quite a lot of damage, but... So we love the Thunderclap. We'd love to keep the Thunderclap going. Didn't get there, that's okay. We could do 15 damage. Or we could block almost all of the damage, and we'll end up doing 10, which I think, sadly, is a little bit more prudent right now. I don't know if I've ever said it, but I'm extremely thankful for the cards we got out of Infernal Blade. And were it not for them, we'd be in a rough spot. Hey, we actually get to roll over a little block here. It's a new world. Basically, I'm waiting on having to use Snecko Oil to survive. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. You know what? Let's roll the dice. Oh, Lord. We're alive. We got so many expensive powers, but I really like... I mean, I look at it, and I think we have to. I also think we need the energy, because our stuff is so expensive right now. I'm telling you, Tiny Ornithopter. Hook me up with that Tiny Ornithopter. I believe. Should have taken the steroid potion way sooner, but 37. Okay. Okay. Taking 1 damage. I can live with that any day of the week. Hate to do it. Tell ya, some shrugs would go nicely in this deck as well, or, you know, any block on Earth. I think we're gonna get him. We got him. Still lost HP. Block potion, sword, boomerang. Does scale with demon form. We're kind of floundering though. I don't see a Tiny Ornithopter. We don't have X cards. We need a shrug. I think we could benefit from a Seeing Red. That wasn't my tooth breaking. I have a cough drop. I'm going to take Perfected. I'm going to take Whetstone. And I'm going to take Iron Wave. This is the most disunified deck you'll ever see in your life. Well, I'm going to bet on not dying. I'm going to fight until we get here, and then I can rest, thankfully. We could go Danger Path, but I don't like it. I don't know. Would we rather fight 2 sets of enemies, or would we rather fight 3 sets of enemies, or 2 sets of elites? It's actually a fairly difficult question for me to answer right now. Why wouldn't you cleave? That one is just painful. Anyway, at least ice this fool. I'm still weirdly like a believer in this deck. But I don't think there's much good reason to be. At least as of right now. But we have, like, it's the energy. It's the fact that we have enough energy to keep us going. That's doing something. And really, I just don't want to take damage. So, and we didn't play barricades, so this is a waste, but that's fine. We really, really want corruption. And the odds of it happening are not good. It is a very rare card, I think. Rare or very rare. I don't know I don't know if there's a distinction for very rare, but free demon form is pretty good. And with 4 energy, we can play everything. Just don't know if we're gonna be able to do enough damage to really reasonably kill these guys in a timely fashion. But hey, that's what the block potion's for. Hopefully. So we have 6 energy. You can play demon form or barricade. Probably we would play barricade with our block potion. Not that it really matters too much, but do we even need a block potion? We don't. We would take 2 damage. That's not bad. Mind you, barricade doesn't really do anything for us here, but it could in the future. But likely won't. $10 damage, huh? I'll take 2. What's my reasoning here? I'd really like to save the block potion for the elite, if possible. Yes. Necessary. Okay, we're back up. There's 78 HP. Still no tiny ornithopter, but hey, you know, like, one day maybe. So we're going to defend. We're actually going to entrench right after that. I'm surprised we're alive, which I think is actually a good sign. This one hurts. I think in order to kill him, we're going to have to play demon form. Then it just comes down to, is barricade even worth it? I don't think it is. Not yet, anyway. Not on that turn. It's just, I'll be the first to tell you, not the strongest order to be running these cards in. And similarly, we probably should have popped this right away. This turn we got very, very few options. We're going to take 28. But we're going to survive. Assuming we can kill him this turn. Which we can, but it was a little tight. Mercury Hourglass. Not exactly what we're looking for, but still going. This is more of a turn where we're like, okay, I love Infernal Blade, but it's like a shrug, entrench. I mean, I guess we'll flex. Barricade. We're going to have 4 block rolled over. We didn't take any damage. Really slow on this guy. And play all the blocks you got. Definitely want to get him. 13. Okay, there's nothing else we could do. Could have played Perfected, but we're not really adding... We're not really building around Perfected. It just kind of exists right now. Is that good? I mean, I'm going to assume the answer to that question is, like, obviously no. It's really insulting you would even ask that of me. You're probably seeing the same problem with Barricade that I am right now. Which is that it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot if you don't have the engines to get blocks in your deck in the first place. But all I can really say is, you know, I saw my line and I grabbed it. And I don't know if we were getting out of this either way. I'm not giving up yet, but I am coming close. I'm gonna try to keep it together for now. That's why we're fighting all these elites. think... I know it looks like I did no damage. That's because I did. But the... Playing a defend into the entrench gave us 10 block, which seemed like a smart way to do things. Now, somebody's got to go. Preferably you, I guess. We're going to take 0, which is a situation that did not seem plausible until very recently. Yeah. Well, he's vulnerable and not doing anything. You'd rather hit than defend, even if the defend rolls over. Surely. Lovely. Not taking any damage. What would you do? Go for the kill on this guy, and I guess just hope for the best. Ooh, 42 that's a lot of damage. Okay, realistically, we're not going to kill you. We could definitely kill you. I think we're living. It's going to make this guy stronger. I guess we hit you, but it is very painful. You know this guy's got to go. You could go for a strong... Oh, Lord. A strong block turn. It's a little late for that now, though. Well, we can still gain 8 block rather than thunderclapping for 4. 9 block, I guess, because of the extra decks. Can you all just cool it a little bit? We're not dying, which is nice. So, do this. Gotta get him next turn. The fact that we're still alive is a miracle to me. And then you gotta look at this run. Compare this to the defect run that succeeded. Like, we're clearly screwed. But just hanging in there hoping, I don't know, we get a brand new relic, the likes of which we've never seen before. And I can't even help myself. Like, I'm always taking these perfected strikes. I also want to point out, I think we're very lucky to continue to get turn 1 barricades. Were it not for these, we would be, you know, miserable. 4 HP. It's bad. But... still in here somehow. Yeah, give me the demon form now. Probably got him next turn. Just hold it together. Stay on target. Look at that. Still living. I would love to fight the elite. And by love, I mean I never want to fight an elite again as long as I live. Special relic is... you get strength on the first turn. You could transform 3 random cards, you get jaxed. Give me the mutagens, okay? I know we take it every time. I guess if you're gonna die, you might consider that you'd rather transform the cards, right? Because... well, because why not? Well, we should have played the strike for sure. I don't know why I thought all other things are equal here, but let's try to get a little better here. The thing is with transforming the cards, you know, everything might go terribly wrong, but it's already screwed, so what do you care? Alright, huge turn. Thunderclap? No Thunderclap. I definitely want this. Okay, weak and vulnerable. Huge. Cleave him. Grab this. We're not going to be able to play it. Life goes on. $24 damage coming out. Very bad. I think you have to play this. Certainly seems like the right turn for that, even though we'd still take 5 damage. What's the game plan? Well, unless you have other options, I think you really want to... oh, this is a great turn for me. 58 damage we can't do anything about. Right, yeah, don't even have the energy. Just a huge misplay there. Unless, if you get entrench, you have an allegiance to yourself to try to make that pop. If you don't get entrench, you attack as often and as firmly as possible. We are thankfully going to live and only take 2 damage. But I don't know. Somehow we're still alive. Yes, that's a huge enabler. Now, I mean, the energy is still so sadly important. So yes, I will take Cursed Key. We don't play too many powers, but I wouldn't get too cocky about it. We're still, dude, I'm telling you, if we get Tiny Ornithopter, something could happen here. Who goes? You go. It's a minimum of 5 heals per fight. Per encounter. Okay, cleave for sure. Let's take a look. You and you would be good to take out. Yeah, okay, so we can afford a barricade. We're getting stronger real quick. This is dangerous, because, like, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, maybe there's actually some hope. Yes. Tiny Ornithopter? Nope, does not exist. I think we'll go, like, Juzu Bracelet. And maybe... Oh, that would be so useful. It's alright, we save gold to remove curses from our deck later. Yes, give me 3 colorless cards. I'm 10 HP, well worth it. Yes. Yes. I like all 3 of them. We had the HP, it was a good time to go for broke. I will fight these guys. I don't mind fighting these guys with this deck, right now, at least. Immediately regret the decision, but... You know what? No, I can't do it. It's 37. If I go up to 27 damage, it'll add 13. You still won't die, so you gotta go. It's a really, really bad start. We're going to take 20 damage. Okay. Yes. Very good. Infernal Blade also tends to be good, but I do want to see if we get, if possible. Oh, not necessary yet, but good to know for the future. I was hoping to see if we got, like, some vulnerability. I guess an Impervious into a Body Slam is, like, pretty viable, but... We're gonna bash, hope for the kill. Sure, we take 1. Big whoop. Pretty important. Now you... I mean, it just, like, the thing is, like, I wouldn't mind, if possible, like, drawing a block. Just throwing out there that, like, might be something I'd be interested in. I want to save some block for next turn, if possible. We're gonna live. Where's our... Oh, dude, we have a rest coming up. If we somehow manage to beat this run, the game is broken. We've broken the game. Healing is worth twice as much, mind you. We never, ever... Honestly, make Infernal Blade free. We never, ever get Tiny Ornithopter, which would make this so good, but... It's okay, I'm trying not to let it get me down. Again, just throwing out the possibility that, like, a single block, it would be very helpful for me. Or, here's something for you. What about just getting, like, a regen potion, like, for once in your entire life? I was looking for heals maybe there. You know, we could get the bandage out of that card that could heal us. We got the Dex potion, okay. We're going to rest again because we have to. I think we have to avoid. I think we choose to avoid elites wherever we can. There is a shop up there. Matrushka is not very good right now. Neither is this. Okay. Dude, I'm so happy. It actually hit demon form. Okay. That being said, you are still going to hit me for 1. Barricade? We can only play 3 cards. Be smart. There's your smartness. Dude, he's jingling. He's got a pocket full of coins or something. Life's good. Thank God for the excessive vulnerability we were able to put on him. This is pretty great. And also highly unnecessary. But we've only got to survive one more turn. Not necessary. Hello, Tomo. That was a good fight. Alright, buddy. Goodbye. No, Ruka. You've taken his spot. Get rid of the decks for now, I guess. And sure, I understand Warcry. I guess when it shows up, we're going to be happy to see it. Hello, Ruka. We do like the thunderclaps. But I think you dump them. Try to draw. Shrug is fine, but we really want to draw Barricade, which unbelievably is exactly what happens. So what do we want to play 3 blocks and then an entrench. Probably. So it takes us to 42 block. It doesn't protect us forever, but it protects us for a while. Speaking of which, we're just going to do that. Okay, now we're protected for a long time. This is kind of the ramp we want. Normality only lets you play 3 cards, so forget Madness. Just go like this. I don't know, man. I don't think we have a good chance. But I also don't think we're nearly as screwed as I had originally assumed that we were. Okay, 20 block by default, so we'd like to add a little more. Ooh. He's done? He's done. That was really good. And now, again, that's why I'm saying hope's a dangerous thing. We have to hit the shop to remove normality. We can only play 3 cards. 1. 2. And a 3. That's why normality is just so dangerous. Depending on when it shows up, it could totally ruin us. Or ruin us. Like, obviously, you gotta go. Still taking 28 damage. What do you want to do about it? Barricade Bash might be better, but you know we're gonna rest at some point anyway. Okay, so vulnerability, perfected. That's your turn. We did get the demon form out there, so you might be able to snag him this turn, but relies on some decent draw. We got him. Yeah, I'll take an upgraded pommel. Take my strike, even though it makes our perfected strikes worse. We need everything else desperately. You have to remove normality, in my opinion. You can no longer take Dolly's Mirror. Mind Blast is not that good for us. So it really comes down to, are you willing to pay 156 gold for 10 block once, or you think you might do better with, like, well, it's never going to be upgraded, so it's not that good. Spot weakness is probably unnecessary, so you know, we can't afford this and potions. So I think take it. Maybe it'll keep you alive. Somehow we've made it with full HP to our boss fight. Never would have expected it to be possible. Still feel like we have an unbelievably low chance of success. By the way, I am a fool. Let's get this guy eating it. We can't draw. Do we want Pommel coming back? Absolutely. We can play our cards. Okay. Like, that's actually incredible. The way that we were able to take no damage there. Madness hits defend, life goes on. I don't know about you. No, don't play it yet. You can't play Impervious before Barricade. Take 7 damage. And just keep stringing him along. Not necessary. Very good. Okay. No. We don't want to see Purity so soon. Okay. Demon Form has to be played for you to win. I know it makes him stronger. It's a bit weak. Also necessary. It's Barricade. Once you play Barricade, you can start talking about, like, having a chance. So this turn's gonna hurt real bad. We really can't afford to take much more damage. Sadly, so much of that comes down to our draw. Like, we're we're in a little bit of a race against time here, okay? Free defend is always nice. We're dead, unfortunately, unless I can get you. Ooh! Real value, we get to roll over all of that block from right then. It's all draw, though. Okay, now we get the Impervious out there. We're going to have one heck of a turn, or he's going to have to take a turn off. I hate it. Start here. You needed defense, or you kill him. 63, we can't kill him. We're going to play the flex anyway, but 66 can't kill him. Defend, entrench, we're dead. We're dead by 2. What if, instead of Cursed Key, you take Lizard's Tail? We'd lose the energy, but we might have been able to make it. Still, that's an inspiring run, weirdly enough. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!